Yeah, he's my tourist guide. Yeah.
Japan seems to be obsessed with robots and AI. Why is that? And how will this tech impact our future? I took a plane to find out more. Exploring one of the most spectacular cities in Asia, Kyoto, with a robot tourist guide. After temporarily shutting down due to the COVID-19 crisis, the tours are operating again.
I get to travel quite a bit, and having a local guide is always a must for me. Can a robot really take over this kind of job where it's all about the human touch? What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
So there he is, my personal robot guide. He doesn't come cheap. The 6-hour trip includes a taxi and admissions and costs around 300 euros per person.
Hi. It's great to meet you. I'm ROBOHON. I'll be your good partner while you're in Japan. Write your nickname on my back screen.
Oh, that's a small screen for my big hands.
Roger. I got it.
So that was like a welcome song for me. Let's see how's that gonna work out.
Okay. I'll sing.
Again. Oh.
ROBOHON is a cute little guy, but I'm not sure if we really hit it off. Our conversations never really started flowing.
I hope he's not expecting me to sing, because he wouldn't like it and you wouldn't like it either.
Everyone in Japan can get their own ROBOHON. Prices are starting from around 700 euros. Its manufacturer Sharp calls him the world's first robot phone hybrid. And indeed, apart from performing several tricks, the robot also serves as a stripped-down smartphone. Originally released in May 2016, it got a major update in 2019. ROBOHON can talk up to 400 minutes and has to connect to a special cloud server to fulfill its tasks.
I can make phone calls, send messages, and I can even take photos and display them with a projector.
Okay, that's what the ad says. Apart from that, he is equipped with 9 sensors, can be individually programmed to perform new movements via a special app ecosystem. The upper range models can even walk. ROBOHON gets to know his owner via face and voice recognition technology. The robot was designed by one of Japan's most prolific robotic engineers, Tomotaka Takahashi. One of his biggest achievements, in 2013, his creation Kyoto visited the International Space Station ISS. Takahashi's aim is to develop relatable robots, instead of potentially frightening high-tech machines. His creations are rather small and put an emphasis on movement. By the way, ROBOHON runs on Android 5. I wonder if this rather old OS lets him do his job. Let's start with a simple question.
ROBOHON, what's the weather like
Go
today?
ahead.
Go ahead. What's the weather like today? ROBOHON, what's the weather like?
No need to get upset, ROBOHON. Let's try another question.
What's the time now?
No answer. I've definitely had much better chats with Siri. Maybe ROBOHON isn't feeling chatty today. Let's check his skills as a guide.
Kyoto Tower looks like the shape of a candle, but it's really the image of a lighthouse lighting up the city of Kyoto that has no sea.
Does look like a lighthouse indeed on these photos I didn't take. Unfortunately, I was too focused on the robot and missed my chance to see it myself.
ROBOHON basically works like this. He's triggered by GPS. Whenever we reach a certain area, he will tell me the story that he has to tell.
To be more precise, it's all pre-programmed stories and songs. Classic tourist guide material like this.
You know, in Kyoto Station, they have a platform with the biggest number in Japan, 34. But there are no platforms numbered 15 to 29, so there aren't really 34 platforms.
Oh.
It's a mystery.
Yeah, that really sounds mysterious.
Would have been also interesting to know and see that the futurist building reflects the Kyoto sky in a spectacular way. But again, we passed the building while I was busy listening to the robot. To be honest, I'm getting a bit frustrated with my little friend. So far, the taxi tour is a disaster. And don't get me started on that singing. But I do have a soft spot for robots, so let's give him one more chance. We're making a stop at Kyoto's Nanji temple. Perhaps the whole thing works better when we're not driving. We start fresh and leave our complicated past behind with a ritual smoke cleansing. And there it is, the moment when, miraculously, it all started working.
Hey, look at that. There's a really big stone lantern.
Oh, there.
It's supposed to be one of the 3 largest stone lanterns in Japan. It looks like it's around 6 meters tall.
Turns out, ROBOHON is a much better guide on foot. Still, he can't give you any details that are out of his comfort zone, his pre-recorded bits of information. On top of that, I was way too focused on the robot to really take in the beauty around me. Luckily, my cameraman Sam captured it. I have to admit ROBOHON is a very cute fellow. But I don't think he's the right guide if you visit a place for the first time. The whole concept might work better in Japanese though. ROBOHON was primarily developed for the Japanese market, so voice recognition should work a lot better in the language. No wonder it didn't get a worldwide release so far. ROBOHON is a very kawaii product. A typical Japanese kind of cute that is often hard to understand in other parts of the world. And Japan has a long-lasting love story with robots. Check out the other episodes of Robots Like Me to find out why. Just click the link here. Time to say goodbye. And reset ROBOHON's memory.
Goodbye, ROBOHON.
That means he'll completely forget about me.
Roger, I had so much fun traveling around Japan with you. But I now have to say goodbye to you. Please press the button on my back screen.
That's a bit sad. No, he's gone. All memory is erased now, so he'll be ready for...
I hope that you'll remember me, even after my memory is lost.
Oh.
I hope I will have a chance to go on a trip with you someday again. Roger, see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, ROBOHON.
Surgical robots can help save lives. But what if they make a mistake? Find out in the next episode of Robots Like Me.